Greetings everyone, hope you're having a good day. Straight to the point, I don't want to waste your time. You can go to the description below and download for free the PSD file, which you can use to create a wallpaper like this one for yourself, for your friends, and pretty much all kinds of personal use for free. And also you're gonna need the font, which is named Wizard World. You can download it. I'll probably leave in the description link for the font as well. And that's straight away the entire thing. You can pretty much skip the video now and close it if you want, and give it a like if you want. I'd appreciate it. But I'd advise you to stay for a little bit and watch and listen to see how I usually process the wallpaper to make it look as best as possible, pretty much. So you're welcome to stay if you want. If not, have a good day and cheers. But anyways, so let's proceed. The first thing you're gonna see when you open the wallpaper is this, pretty much, right? Let's change the text to whatever you want. Like, you can write your name, you can write John Cena, or you can write cheese, whatever. I haven't slept, by the way, bear with me. Let's change it to the war within, actually only war within. Obviously, you can see on the side there are so many layers which you can move around and just play with them in order to arrange the wallpaper to fit better your needs. But that's pretty much fits nice with this text. So yeah, let's just go to second step. And now, after you've changed your name to whatever you want, go to layer and merge visible. So layer, merge visible, or click Shift Control plus E. Sorry, not the best shortcut again in Photoshop. So yeah, now that we have all the layers merged, okay, now we're going to use the shortcut. Click Control plus J to basically duplicate the layer. And now the copy, go to Filter, Blur, and Fill Blur. And now change the blur strength to 8 and press OK. Now what you're going to do here is make a mask with this button right here down, and now paint the entire mask black so it basically doesn't show any of the layer and the blurry effect. And now go to the brush and make it size 55, should be enough, and make it white, and now paint over the mask in order to reveal part of this hidden layer. And now the idea behind what we are doing is, you can see those arcane missiles over the text, and what I enjoy doing is make slight, like some sort of blurry effect around over the letters here, so it kind of has this interesting depth to it. And obviously you can play around with it and make it even better. I'm just kind of rushing it because obviously I ain't gonna like use this wallpaper. That's just a tutorial. So I mean, something like that, like, yeah, you can play around with it, make it better, something like that. But yeah, that's pretty much the idea. The next thing is, I'm even wondering, should we decrease the blurriness a little bit? You know what, let's try to decrease the opacity of this layer to 75%. That's even better, honestly. So yeah, the next step is go to layer, merge visible again. And now, before we go to the final step, which is you're gonna see what it is, let's make let's add blur to this layer. Now we're gonna add iris blur to add some sort of interesting blur near the corners, something like okay, I think that should be fine though. I got some sort of weird error here for the second time. Maybe it's my RAM, not sure. But yeah, there you go. We have blur on the edges. You can see it looks pretty. Now the next thing is go to make a new layer, pretty much. Make a new layer, and now pick the brush tool again, make it 310. Actually, even make it 500. Let's go. And now pick black color and from the layer style make it color here, and for the layer strength make it 75 again, and paint near the edges, and you can see how the color slightly fades. And the idea is I in general prefer a little bit more faded looks to the wallpapers that I'm making, in general the design, so I think this adds more depth. Again, if you have more fadedness around the edges, the middle kind of pops in, it looks better in my opinion. And now merge the layers again, merge visible, and now go to filter, and that's pretty much the final step. Camera raw filter. Let's wait until it loads. Hope you're having a good day, by the way. But yeah, and there we go. So what we're doing here is we're gonna just slightly touch some things. Let's add texture 3, clarity 3, and the haze -3. Some very slight adjustments. Now for vibrance, obviously that's your preference. You can, if you prefer, you can make it extremely vibrant or just more washed out. I in general prefer more like kind of faded washed color, so let's make it minus I guess 6, and now for saturation again -6. I kind of prefer this look. Yeah. Right, so next let's go to detail and add for sharpening just 1 a little bit. That's what I'm doing usually. And now for noise reduction, luminance, make it 11. Should be enough, I think. Maybe 16. Is it too much, 16? I guess you can just adjust it to your preference, right? Go to next, let me see, effects. And now that's pretty much, hear me out guys, and girls and everyone. So if you're doing some sort of wallpaper or this kind of thing with Photoshop, and if you haven't done this before, just an advice, if you add grain to the final product, in my opinion, maybe that's personal preference, but I just really think this kind of sort of makes the entire picture just look as a complete, like a whole piece. And so how much grain should we add here? Again, depends whatever you prefer. Let's see how much, maybe, is it too much? 17? Oh no, 17. I think 17 should be enough. Should be good. Let's say 17. And now for that's probably it. It's already darker around the edges, so no point to make it even darker. Maybe let's slightly tilt here. Let's make it minus 22 maybe. Yeah, that should be good. And press OK. And there you go. That's pretty much your wallpaper. Thanks for watching. Again, if you watched the entire thing. Again, have a good day. Hopefully we're gonna enjoy the War Within. If you're a WoW player, if you're not, consider trying WoW. It's a very cool game. And yeah, there you go. Peace. Love each other. And if you want, subscribe. I'll probably upload more videos in the future. And it's motivating if I actually see people like interacting. But if you don't, I upload very rarely, so who cares? Peace.